Enough is enough. In spite of the mysterious roadblocks we've encountered, we have finally found a way to draw out the MTD Auriga. She has caused us a great number of problems over the past few weeks, from interfering with searches for the Shivans to massacring civilians and raiding scientific installations with no apparent method behind the madness. Although it is only one vessel, the Auriga has caused more damage than some small NTF battle groups did at the height of the war. Now we must deal with the Auriga. The Auriga is an immensely powerful vessel, armed with heavy beam cannons and capable of far more damage than a normal Orion-class destroyer. It is also protected by a limited self-repair mechanism and a beam cannon inhibition device. These pose great problems to our forces when attempting to combat the vessel. We now know that the inhibitor works by disrupting our ion beams with electromagnetic radiation as they form, causing them to collapse. This effect prevents friendly vessels from firing, while the Auriga itself remains unaffected. The technology appears to have been developed around the framework for Admiral Bosch's ETAC design. Fortunately, sensor scans of the Auriga, coupled with our knowledge of the ETAC project and other pieces of data from captured MT Elite Guard crews, have helped us a great deal. We believe that we have enough information to temporarily negate the beam cannon inhibitor. This will enable us to launch an attack on the Auriga on roughly even footing. On the orders of GTVI, we are now initiating an operation to neutralize the threat posed by the Auriga. GTVI wants the Auriga captured, not destroyed. This will not only eliminate the threat posed by the MT destroyer, but it will give us a powerful and much needed tool with which to fight the Shivans. The motives of the crew of the Auriga remain shrouded in mystery. As you'd expect, GTVI want to know their motives as well. The Auriga is a technological treasure trove of designs thought lost during the GTI rebellion 37 years ago, plus experimental technologies that we weren't even sure were possible. How all of this found its way onto a corporate destroyer is a mystery. GTVI also believe that the Auriga has the power to take on the Nyarlathotep. Capturing this vessel will be a tough job, but it may be our only hope. Our best pilots have therefore been picked for the job. Get down to the briefing room, Alpha. You're going to play an instrumental role in this mission. Alright pilots, let's get right down to business. The MTD Auriga is cornered in Delphi, from which there is no apparent escape route. The only node discovered in this system thus far is too unstable for subspace travel. The third battle group has been directed to assist us in this operation, so we have considerable resources available. However, the Auriga will not reveal itself readily. The vessel has proven on too many occasions already its capacity for evasion. Fortunately, our scouts have located a temporary supply depot set up by a forward group of MT vessels on the edge of the Delphi system. It is hoped that a strike at the depot will draw the Auriga out to defend the supplies and guard vessels. The supply depot is guarded by an Aeolus cruiser, the MTC Minerva, and one wing of fighters, designated Halberd. The supply depot attack force will consist of the GVCV Andrasta and 2 fighter wings, Alpha and Beta. In order for our plan to work, we need at least one important MT vessel to survive the attack so that the Auriga can rescue it. Alpha and Beta will therefore engage the fighters and destroy the cargo. However, the Minerva must not be destroyed. She'll be used to bait the Auriga out into the open. When the Auriga arrives, our trap will be sprung. The Andrasta will signal the GVD Luxor and our additional fighter and bomber reinforcements to enter the field of engagement. The Luxor is carrying modified sensor equipment which should allow our vessels to fire their beam weapons despite the Auriga's beam cannon inhibitor. The Luxor has also been given additional ablative armor to increase resistance to the Auriga's attacks. Alpha and Beta will then be joined by Gamma. All three wings will be tasked with clearing the area and protecting our bombers and capital ships as they commence the attack. Destroy all other MT combat vessels in the area. We don't want any scattered vessels causing us trouble once this operation is over. The bomber wings, consisting of Delta and Epsilon, are most at risk. The Auriga has a large complement of advanced fighters, which the bombers must be defended from. Once the bombers have disabled the Auriga, the GTT Gabriel will be sent in to secure the destroyer. When we have full control of the Auriga's bridge and vital systems, engines will be restored and the Auriga will depart. You will be relieved by additional Vesudinal wings from the Luxor once the Auriga has been captured. You will then be authorized to depart.